Good morning and welcome to another day of working on this 88 Suzuki Samurai go-kart thing. Last video I did steering and that works great. And today I need to make a throttle pedal because that's the last control surface that I need to physically drive this thing. I found a couple of pieces of metal in my scrap bin that's going to help me build a throttle pedal. And then I went to Ace and I found a 3/8 bolt with a flat part of the shank and a spacer that has a 3/8 inside. This is going to be the hinge that the pedal actually pivots on. Let me get some things cleaned up. Found another piece of metal and it already has a hole that's almost the perfect size. In fact, I could probably tap that through there, tack weld that, and then I have a pivot point where I can weld a pedal to. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. And make sure the bolt still fits through it, which it does. I don't know if that's starting to look like something. To me it is, because I can see it in my head. Alright, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I've got a pivot point and a pedal. And I can make a bracket that holds the bolt. And then as I push on the throttle pedal, and this will be bent appropriately, when I push on the throttle pedal, it'll pull a cable that's connected to that little flag that I made. Man, this thing is getting warm. Haha! Watch this when we get to the grass. There'll be thousands of crickets. Oh, that's so crazy. It's like a plague, man. All right. So, got the Samurai body sitting on the ground out here, and here's the throttle pedal. You can see what I was talking about, how this weld is ugly. I don't want to just take this throttle pedal off and use this one because people think that I welded that. The measurement I'm looking for is where the throttle cable is hooked up in relation to the pivot point, which is on this one 5.5 inches, and then from where the foot goes to the pivot point is like 7.5 inches, but that's as far as the pedal moves. The longer your pedal travel is, the more control you have over your throttle. If you think of it, if you had a 1-to-1 leverage, you're basically pulling the cable out as far as your foot is pushing the throttle. And it's going to be a really short throw, and you won't have a ton of control, throttle control, which is something that you need. 2.5 inches to 6 inches. 3-to-1 ratio. I'll have a lot of pedal throw, which is good because I can give it a little bit of throttle if I want, or a lot of bit of throttle if I want. Center punch that sucker. The way this is set up is it's just a bolt that goes through, and so with a nut on it. I'm not going to bend this up yet until I get the thing mounted in there, because that's how I'll know how much I need to bend that. But what I can do is start building the bracket that actually holds the pedal to the machine. Now, I could set up my arc droid and cut out some brackets for this, which is exactly what I bought the arc droid for. But I'm just making 2 little brackets for the sides, so I'm not really even going to bother with that. Really all I'm doing is making a couple of tabs. In order to make these the exact same, what I could do is tack weld the ends together. I learned this trick from a buddy named Ashland from one of his YouTube videos, but his channel got hacked. These two pieces are sandwich welded together, and so when I make one bracket, it'll actually be two. You still use those when they get that low? I do. I'm gonna get some full face protection because I like using my eyes for things. Now that we've got some tabs with some 3/8 holes, and we've got a 3/8 bolt to put the one tab on, throttle pedal that I made, you put that on there, then you get your other deal there. I'm going to weld these tabs to something, and that gives me my pivot point. And a throttle cable puller. Now I need to build a bracket that holds the cable sheath and holds this to the machine. I need the pedal to sit about right here, and so I need a way to mount the bracket somewhere to this. Back to the scrap pile. Alright, follow me here. What do you think of this action, right? I've notched this so that it can fit on this tube right here from underneath, and then I drill a couple holes up here so that the cable can come through and hook up to right here. And then I've got my pedal. I can make a bend here to come wherever I need it, and then push the pedal, pulls the throttle, one solid piece. It's nice and thin so it stays light, and then whatever I don't use I could chop off down here. I think I got it at a good height from where I'm going, because that would be put my foot heel right here, pedal right there, bend it where I need it to, and that'll be one sturdy piece. Basically, here's the throttle cable. It's got a sheath that needs to be held by something, and then this throttle cable gets bolted to something. On this deal here, I've drilled a big hole on this side and a little hole on that side. Grab it in, get that through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out. So you got a throttle cable sticking through. It works. Now we can put our pedal, need my bolt. Now we can put our pedal assembly on. Hey, it's working. This throttle doesn't really stay in there, and that's kind of a problem. We'll have to figure out how to hold that in there. And then I have to put a bend in this so that the pedal is facing the right way in line with those other ones, which shouldn't be a problem. And then I have to make a foot pad so that I have a place to put my foot. I want to bend this like right at this pivot point here. So that's pretty close to what I need it to be. Yeah, before I make my final decision, brakes, throttle. Yeah, I think that's right. I like it. I like it a lot. We made a throttle today. Okay, so I just had a brilliant idea. I'm gonna hold that cable in with this piece of metal and this old jack handle. It's hard to explain, I just have to do it. This is the piece that I had in mind. So the cable goes through the hole, this goes around the cable, and then a bolt right there, and that kind of holds that cable in. That totally works. Okay. Cable goes in there. Just like that. This piece goes around the cable.
and holds it in there. All I need to do is put a bolt. Got me a throttle stop. Now, I could adjust the throttle at the carb. That's one nice thing about the Harley carb. Maybe you could do it at some other ones as well, but the way that the bracket works, your adjustments are done up there. So I could also bend this pedal a little bit if I had to. But that is plenty of throw. Next, I need a place to put my foot, and really it's just for my heel. Yeah, time to go find some more metal. Now on the other side, I had this old piece of sign, and I bent it up, and I put my heel right here, and it's a little bit lower than I'm gonna need on the other side, but that's okay. The pedals are a little bit lower. You know what? I'm gonna wait on this, and I'll tell you why. Because I still have brake work to do, and all my brake lines and fuel lines will run under this footboard, and I don't need this to test drive this thing yet. So I'm gonna wait on that. That'll be like one of the last things I do. Just food for thought. You can see where the tires are. They come out to about here, just behind the front of the frame, just behind the steering gearbox. The engine is much farther than that. Now right here would go the radiator. If this engine had a very powerful water pump, which it does not, it would be really cool to put the radiator in the back and gain all this space up here, because if I was truly doing some serious modifications, the gearbox could be moved back like at least 10 inches, all the way back to here. You've got all this room. And then this would be the front of your buggy. You get rid of all this stuff up here, and then without even having to stretch the wheelbase on the front, your tires would stick out like 3 inches in front of all of your stuff. Now, this is a simple build. I'm not going to do that. For one, I don't have time. Two, this might be a temporary vehicle. I use all the parts that I'm using for this are either spoken for or being put into another build sometime down the road after I've had fun and rolled and ruined this whole thing. We forgot to hook up. This is part of the throttle too. We have to hook up the choke, but I won't show you that because all it is just a flat bracket. And I'm going to put it somewhere about right here, so that I can pull the choke as I'm starting this thing. I also bought a starter switch and some other electronics that's going to help to make this work. I'm going to do that in another video because this one was just about throttle. See you in the next video. Throw it on the ground. Gosh.